Making music, because I know making music is something you really love doing. So besides that, what else do you really love doing?
I used to love playing basketball. I ain't play. You know, I used to love playing basketball. Like, I ain't played ball in a minute though. I don't know. I be chilling now, man. Like, life changed for me after February. For me, that's when Zay died. Like, and Zay was somebody I was with every day. So it'd be like just chilling with him. That's what I love to do. Like, that's whatever we about to do. That's what we doing. Like, that's how we rock. So right now, I really don't be nothing, man. You know, just taking care of the fam. That's what make me happy. Like, that's like real goal in life right now. Like, looking at it as a grown man.
Now, one thing I always speak to you about is how we both are similar in similar ways. Like, you lost your best friend due to things out here. I lost one of my best friends due to things out here. After losing them, how has life been to you?
It's like I don't like being around people. Feel me? Like, even when I come outside, like it ain't the same. You know, like he not there no more. So it's like even if you try to do certain shit with other people, it don't feel the same. It feel crazy. It feel weird. So like you don't even do it no more. Like I used to come outside every day before that shit happened. Now I barely come outside. Be like, what I'm coming outside for? Nigga, I could chill. Everybody game. Feel me? Everybody be around. They game. We cool, but that shit just it's not bro. Like me and bro, we going to do whatever, whenever. Like that's my man. Like that. Like like that's my man's like that. So that shit just be like everything changed. Whatever you used to do with them, it just changed. Like I don't even play the game no more. Like we used to be on the game all night bullshit. Like
After that, maybe. Me personally, I don't really feel like I've grown the fact that I lost someone to me. But I know like these feelings don't last long. So somehow, somewhere, I'm pretty sure I will get over it. But I don't know, me personally, I ain't really find a way to just be able to say like, yo, I can admit to myself that I know he's gone. Like, even though physically he's not here, just like
your mental is never really accepted. Like,
yeah, like
I never accept. I still wait for him to call me now. Like I just be thinking he outside with a broke phone or something. Really, like I'm never really going to accept the fact that he broke home. But if I got to face reality, I say to myself like bro, gone. Like, he ain't coming back. There's nothing you can do. Like, feel me? You getting your feels for a little bit. You just gotta,
admitting it to yourself, but
you gotta take it. You gotta take it to the chin and just try to move on. Like, I done did that. Then I done drunk bottle after bottle down work. I smoked, all of that. Like that shit don't work.
It don't. I lost mine. Like I had a best friend. We ain't from the same area, but shit hurt, and I lost him. I was in Florida for a basketball college. I got that call. That shit just broke me. You gotta think about that shit. I'm going into a motherfucking, about to go into a game and shit. We walk in. It's late night though. It's like probably like 10 o'clock at night. The whole team, we walking to Applebee's to go get something to eat. My mother called me. Boy gone. Ooh. I ain't gonna say his name, but she said his name. Like, come on. That shit broke. I just dropped. Like, dropped down. That shit 2015. That shit just dropped. This nigga that you be with every day. The last time we saw each other was at the night out in Audubon. I was up here for the summer. I played up there for the All-Star game. I played up there. I seen him here. I just got shot in the leg too. He's like, yo, be safe. Keep balling. I love you. And I see his mother, I work at Walmart now, his mother coming in crazy. And just to see her lose her only son, and that shit just break me. Just to see her walk around still with a smile on her face, it still break me because her son not here. Like, people don't know the pain that a mother feeling until it's your mother that's feeling that pain.
No.
Like, nobody could really nurture that pain, especially a single mother raising your own, and you've been doing it from the ground up. That shit hurt, and that shit hurt me the way it hurt her, because we've been there since diapers, like literally diapers.
So I got a question for both of y'all too. Since we all lost, especially someone in our life, do you have anything that, or do you guys have anything that, in remembrance of that person or close to someone that he was close to? Like for instance, I'm close to my friend's son who died, so it's like that's my remembrance of him. That's what keeps me motivated in some type of way. So does any effect of losing your friend, does anything that you have with your friend have you any type of remembrance of him? Like what keeps you motivated just to see like, yo, some way somehow he's still here with me, like honestly, either like kids or
honestly, he ain't have a kid, but just like the memories, everybody got their memories on Facebook, and that shit just pop up like small conversations we used to have, like where you at, we about to meet up, and just for him to just tell me to keep pushing for what I'm doing. I know basketball, like, it's life after basketball. So if that shit don't work out, I got a backup plan. But I just know he's watching over. He's just looking down, like, keep going. Don't let nothing stop you. Whatever you doing, just keep going. Protect the fam, protect yours. I got kids now, so it's like I got to look out for mine and everybody else. Like, I'm the youngest from my mother, 6, and I'm trying to make it out so they could get out. Fuck everybody that's older than me. I feel like I'm obligated as the youngest to take them out and my mom's out. Like, we gotta go. Like, I don't even want my kids growing up over here. Like, we all born and raised in Jersey City. Each year, shit changed. Like, each year. Whether it's death, something you going through mentally or personally with yourself, you're going to go through something, and it's just something that got to keep you going. If it ain't that person, you probably got that in you. Like, nah, this ain't me. Like 2016, 2017, I was down bad. Like, bad. Smoking, like, I don't blame nobody for smoking, but I feel like me, that was my downfall. Like, I used to smoke crazy. I just used to be. Like, if you look at a picture from me right now from 2016, bony as shit. I was still playing ball. I was still playing ball, doing all that shit. But I felt like, nah, you ain't supposed to be in this situation right now. I done graduated college and all that. I should not be in the situation that I'm in right now. But right now, in 2020, I feel like I bossed up a lot. Not even to try to flatter myself, but I feel like I overcame a lot. And like, if you know me personally, you know that I came over a lot of shit. I dealt with a lot of shit. And like, I still deal with shit till this day, but I don't let that shit affect me. You gotta keep your mental. You just gotta keep going. Like, nah. Like, waking up, I gotta be to work 6:30 every morning. I wake up at 5:30. Nah, I gotta get up. I gotta go to work. I gotta get it. Cause if I ain't getting it now, how I'm gonna get it?
You feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself? That's both for both of y'all.
Hell yeah. I had a conversation with my mother. She told me, she said, Cole, you tackle on too much. You tackle on everybody else's problems. Like, you deal with everybody's shit when you shouldn't have to, regardless if it's your siblings or not. You tackle on everybody problems. But I'm not gonna turn down none of my siblings, family. I ain't gonna turn down nobody. If you dealing with something, and if I'm the first motherfucker you call, that shit means something. Like, they counting on you, Cole. So I'm gonna answer that phone every time.
I used to be that same way, but I've been in multiple situations where I gotta call them same people who call me. Yeah. I mean, I've been through a lot of situations where I gotta call them same people that call me and they can't help me with nothing.
Yeah, but it be like that. Even though a person won't come through the way you come through for them, but it just it just be like that.
I just told him, don't pull it too hard. God
really gonna bless you though. No matter what you gonna be blessed. That's why I really pray. I pray in the shower. I pray. I really pray in the shower. That's like before I go to bed. I pray. Like, I pray I wake up the next day. I pray I wake up. Like, sometimes I'm just laying in the bed. I'm just thinking about, like, damn, we all gotta die, bro.
Nah, for
yeah,
real.
That shit always.
And the shit about that, it scares me.
Yeah.
Cause then I'm looking at my daughter, I'm looking at my girl, I'm just looking like, fuck. we gotta leave. We gonna leave. Like,
It's like, what's the
you
afterlife?
gonna be
Always
without
ask
us.
myself
Like,
that.
what
The
the
afterlife,
fuck?
all of that shit.
Like, I really pray. Like, when I pray, I pray to God that I live to see 1,005. 1,005. I know this shit ain't possible, but that's just my mindset. Like, I don't think I can leave this earth.
I don't see myself.
I can't. Like, that shit
To the point where I
hurts.
used to think like I wouldn't make it to 18 and 21. Now that I'm 23,
Yeah, now
like,
you get past them ages, they say a lot of people don't make it to. Like,
just be like, damn,
like,
can I keep it going?
The shit it scares me. It's like, it's mind boggling. Like, people really gotta go. Like, people that really mean a lot to you. Like, not even just your mom. Like, people that you grew up with, like mentors and shit. Like,
yeah,
like they really gotta. They don't have to go, but it just happened. Like,
and it's like life's so tricky. It's like you feel like they not supposed to die. Like,
they not.
What?
like even
you feel like you was gonna grow old with.
even when it's people you don't know. Like, alright, when Kobe died, shit be like,
when Kobe died, when I say the shit broke the world, that shit broke me. We on our way back from a game. I get the notification. Kobe.
And Kobe
What the
fucked a lot
fuck?
of heads up, bro.
Kobe. I like, and I still, like, on our first episode of our podcast, I said this. Kobe death changed a lot. Not even just Kobe died.
Worldwide.
Kobe died, the corona came. We shut down for 3 months. And the shit just, everything just shut down, from fucking sports to your everyday life just shut the
everyday
fuck
life
down.
just stop.
Like, we couldn't even bear to stay in the house when we were supposed to. Not even abiding by the law. Like, we got curfew. We still outside. We can't bear with it.
Yeah.
Like, even without a fucking curfew on our head, we still got a curfew.
And the crazy thing is with it, I'm the type of person, I don't like coming outside now, but I don't like to feel like I gotta stay in the house.
Yeah, like,
I don't like that shit. That's what make me come outside after curfew and stay out after curfew. Like, I don't like having to feel like y'all making me stay in the house.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like none of that shit.
That shit.
That shit crazy, but like, we gonna get through it. Alright, so now that we up to
I feel like
music,
Nipsey fucked a lot of heads up too.
Nipsey too.
Yeah. Because you gotta remember, bro, ain't every day you just seeing celebrities die. Like, celebrities really people you probably really don't expect to die ever. Like,
Yeah, and the thing about Nip, probably like 3 weeks before he died, he just dropped that music video with Roddy Ricch, Racks in the Middle. That's when I started banging his shit. Honestly, I banging that like this shit hard. So then, on Apple Music, I searched him.
yeah.
And I listened to his Victory Lap album. And that shit hit different. That album is fucking crazy. Like, it's one song I listened to, that shit called Real Big with I think it's Marsha Ambrose. That shit fire.
I love her voice though. Her voice is amazing.
Listen to that song. Listen to that shit, and that shit gonna break you. The song probably like 5 minutes long, and she just got a whole verse. Not even a verse. She got a hook, and she just break down on that shit. Her voice is fucking amazing. Like,
I never really got into it. I always knew about Nip. Like, I've been knew about Nip years ago.
Yeah, like with his clothing and all that, like what he was doing. But as far as music, I
never really tapped in with him. Like,
yeah, cause honestly, who I thought Nip was, I thought he was one of the niggas from Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
I thought he was, what's the nigga named Prodigy? Yeah, that's what I thought he was. No bullshit. I'm like, wait, hold up. Now I seen the nigga date Lauren London. I'm like, nah, that ain't even him. Like, that's two different niggas. But he paved the way for a lot. And being that he gang affiliated, and
he definitely did. But I won't wait for Sean because I want to ask both of y'all questions since I ain't on the we ain't at the big time level yet with the podcast, so I can ask some shit without it coming back on Twitter and shit like that. You feel me? Like, I can ask some shit like that. But Nip though, like, I fuck with the songs I did hear. You know, I heard Racks in the Middle. I like that. He got a song that shit called Double Up.
Yeah, Double Up with
Double Up.
Dom Kennedy.
Yeah, I like that
Shit
song.
crazy.
That's a smooth song. See, I like smooth shit sometimes. Like,
That beat on that
All
shit.
right.
Shit crazy. That shit crazy. He got another track on there with Kendrick Lamar, Dedication.
I heard that. That's tough too.
They bent that.
That's tough too.
They bent that track.
That's tough too.
I'm back here with some eat right, y'all.
Well, look, I wanted to ask both of y'all a question, right? Since we was talking about Nip real quick, and I was explaining the call, like we all ain't at the big time level yet with the shit on Backlash on Twitter, so I can ask it right now. Like, do y'all really feel as though like Nip a legend?
As far as music wise, Nip isn't a legend.
Okay, thank you.
For what he did for the community,
yeah, he's
you can consider him
a legend
as a
in his
legend.
Community. Yeah,
because as what
Yes,
he
I
did.
feel like he's a legend in his community.
Because I had this conversation with a
not
lot of
worldwide.
people.
As far as music industry, he's not a legend. I'm not trying to badmouth him or nothing. His music is dope as shit, but as
he
far
just
as
he just ain't get enough time to do it.
He didn't.
I feel like he got more recognition when he passed.
When he died, yeah.
And he should. As far as his music, he really didn't even pursue it the way he wanted to because he tried to make change. That's what he was focusing on, not really the music. He was just making music to keep him going. But if you really sit back and look at shit and you do your little research, Nip trying to make better for everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's true.
He tried to finish.
I call him a hood legend. I call him that.
Yes, most definitely he's a hood legend. But as far as a music legend,
Yeah.
like as far as they saying Tupac and Biggie is legends, Nip isn't a legend.
I done had multiple conversations with people when they argue.
That's like no disrespect. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. He's not Pop Smoke. Not even a legend. He
Pop
just
not no legend. Hell no, Pop ain't no legend. I
not.
fuck with Pop music.
Pop
not
got
no
music.
legend,
His
though.
album dropped Friday. 50 finished his album, but you can't consider every artist that passed a legend. So if that's the case, why they didn't bring up Mac Miller?
Exactly.
He was
Mac
a tough
Miller,
white
he
boy.
was tough.
He was a tough white boy,
He
yo.
was nice.
He was a tough white boy.
There's a lot of people that died that you could consider legends, but nah, like Drake, that nigga's a legend.
Nah, Drake a
When
legend.
Drake leave this earth, it's going. See,
That
that's
shit
the
gonna
thing
do
about it. You
something,
gotta
like-
think about it. Like, yo, these niggas really. That nigga came up from acting. Now this nigga's a legend in music. Like, I didn't hear.
John Cena is really a legend.
Suck my dick. I didn't hear. Like Drake got a lot of music from when he first came out. Niggas like he asked, but you gotta listen to it because niggas ain't really feeling that beat. Cause the music we listen to now, if you listen to Drake old shit from like 2011, 2012, you ain't feeling that. It's gonna have that best I ever had type flow.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't wanna hear
The
that.
crazy thing about Drake though, he dropped an album of all his old music.
Yeah.
And the shit really like
that
That
kid,
shit went number
like,
one
that
everything.
Kid Package album. That's all shit I used to listen to on fucking
is
Dat
hit.
Piff, on YouTube, like shit that you couldn't download on your MP3 player when we had shit back then. But now, he blessed niggas with them tracks.
yo, did he?
And niggas bumped them shits like them was new
And I don't even
songs.
like Drake like that, but what?
Nah, I
Man,
fuck
listen
with
to me.
Drake.
Drake,
I'm the type of nigga.
and now that we talking about this, what's your top 5 artists?
My top 5. Damn, you put me on the spot. Hold
Like
on.
you could
My
whoever.
top 5,
It ain't
Meek.
got-
No order. Meek, Drake, YB, Rowdy. And I'm gonna have to say the Baby. Them like my top 5. Man.
It's my top 5. I'll go Drake, Meek, Fab, Future, and Jay-Z.
I'm gonna go no order.
Those constant niggas I listen to. Like if I jump in the car, let me throw one of these albums.
I'm gonna go Drake, Meek, YB, Eminem.
Yo, you the first person I really heard say they listen to
Eminem.
M. Like,
Eminem different.
Eminem.
nah, he is.
And I'm gonna say, I don't know, cause I don't really like a lot of rap. Yo, no bullshit, bro. I will really put. I'm gonna say Jadakiss.
Now, I was gonna
who
say
you think
Kiss.
will win that freestyle battle?
M. He's just nasty off the dome,
They
bro.
both lyrical as hell though.
They are, but I gotta give it to M.
I don't
M
know. I
is
would
just-
give it. You know, I would give
He
it.
versatile. Like he can go
He is.
fast. He can go slow. He can really like talk to you.
So what's the
know,
rhyme of
but-
Twister? Chill, alright, chill. Cause you said fast. Them niggas rap fast as hell though.
I really give it to M. I gotta give it to M, bro. But I got a lot of underground rappers too. Like,
But I'm saying,
Lil Baby on the rise.
Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby. I just don't like. He not in my top 5 of rappers right now. Like I fuck with Lil Baby, but he not in my top 5 of rappers right now.
Lil Baby a rap, so I don't really condone to the music he do, but
Man, my boy 6ix9ine home. Cheers. What's up?
He said that though.
I paid already.
we going to skip past what he just said. But yeah,
Nah, but I was gonna say Kiss, but Kiss more of an inspiration. Like Kiss, somebody I grew up with. So if it was like a top 5 inspiration for me, I have to say Kiss, Biggie Smalls, Jay-Z. I listened to some old Jay-Z. He had a lot of impact.
Jay-Z, definitely.
You know, well, a lot of people don't even, unless you was around that time, you don't really know him. Big L. Big L was he was nice, like he was rapping crazy, like he was saying some shit. Like a lot of people, if you don't know that era, you ain't really gonna know who he is.
right, definitely.
Fifth one, I'm gonna have to say like, I'm gonna say Lucci. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh,
Because
forgot
Lucci,
about 650 Luch.
because Lucci, he had like a big play on like my sound, like with the singing and harmonizing part, like he had a big part on that.
Yeah, Luch. Ooh, I think I'm gonna replace Kiss with Luch real quick, bro. I don't know, I got it. Luch is that nigga, bro. Luch is really that nigga.
Okay.
All around the board, just everything about Luch is just a hit.
Yeah.
But I had a question for you too, Gleat. It was just on top of my head, but where'd it go? What was I supposed to ask you, man? I hate forgetting questions. Okay. So, have you ever had like any recognition from people like in certain cities or states that you never thought like your music could hit in that area? Like somebody share your music and you went like, damn, y'all listen to my music.
You know, North Carolina, obviously. They fuck with him and they got the chance to listen to my music. But state-wise, I never really look into that. But what I can say, I've been surprised by the people who listen to it. Like, I've seen reposted. And like I said, it's from him. Feel me? Because he an NFL player. Feel me? So he got, you know, like other NFL niggas around him, like.
Right.
And when they tagged me in it before. When I be looking at it,
that's big recognition.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I be looking at it like, damn, this nigga, he
Got a
fuck
blue
with my
check
shit.
right
Yeah.
so you wouldn't expect
Check
shit like
it.
that.
Yo, look, I know niggas be looking like, when my man be commenting on my shit, like, they probably be thinking it's like a fake page or something, like. This should be right there, like they probably be thinking like, yo, that's a fake page or some shit. Like I be having them on there, they be fucking with it though. Like that's like the biggest recognition I got so far. Besides that, I've been around a lot of people. They just give me recognition. Like I've been around a nigga who was Favi manager. He was fucking on my shit before. I think matter of fact, I give you my biggest recognition was when I did my first show in New York.
I was about to ask you, how did you feel?
Like my first
show.
My very first show. My very first show was in March of 2018, and it was right here on Oxford at the hall right there. And I ain't never gonna forget it because you know it was my real like first show, like ever first show. Like I did it with Cashed Out. This one, me and Cashed Out had my first song I ever recorded. I came out with Ran Out of Time. That was my very first show I ever did, and from there it was just like I fell in love with it. Like not even that, cause you know that was just to get the name out. When I did other shows like by myself and stuff, like, and I seen like how I drag a crowd, it boosted up my confidence to like 1 mil. Like it just makes me feel crazy.
Once your people support you, ain't no telling where you go from there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it been like the recognition from who it was from, and I got a lot of recognition in New York.
Was you nervous in your first show?
Hell yeah. I still get nervous though. Like I
feel like
that's just crazy.
That's just something that just sticks. Like basketball games, I always get nervous about basketball games.
I just always wanted to be the same because it made me nervous to the point where I know I want to go out there and do good. Like, I don't want to get too cocky. I get to the point where I'm just, oh, they fuck with it. Like, however I do the song, they do it. Like, nah, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. But I rehearse for shows and everything. Like, and this before I really knew, like, this is what artists do. Like, I rehearsed, what was this? October. I had a lineup of shows for like 2 straight weeks. Bro, when I say I rehearsed for like a whole week and I'm doing the same songs over and over and doing the same thing over and over. And they teaching me, like, my man's teaching me shit. He like, yo, when you gotta catch your breath, turn a certain way, like, so you just catch your breath real quick, you turn back around, you good, because that's what they do at these labels. If you bring somebody to a label right now, you gotta perform in front of them, like, right there, like, they want to see your energy and everything. So when he told me that, and I just rehearsed that my first time rehearsing shows for a week straight. That shit just was like, that shit made me see, like, you gotta give these people what they really come for, like, not just for the music, they coming to see you. Like, a lot of people don't be understanding that when they do music. Like, it's really a lot of shit to this than just making songs.
So let me ask you, what do you feel more comfortable? What do you feel you're most gifted at? Love songs or more love, like expressing yourself, talking about yourself in your songs, or in that type of categories?
I'm gonna say pain.
Pain song.
I think that's my specialty. I think the pain music my specialty. It's just like something like I up the notch on it, like, feel me? That's how I be feeling sometimes. I feel as though, like, with the music and shit, like the pain shit, however, regardless of whoever feels a certain type of way, I feel as though I up the notch on pain music. I feel like there's no other pain music better than mine right now. Feel me? Like, in this city, like, I ain't hear no. That's just how I be feeling. I feel as though, like you said, I'm the same way about my tape. Like, I'ma feel as though just cause it's me, but I really feel this way. Like, I feel that I got the best tape to come out so far this year in Jersey City.
Would you consider yourself as a rapper or an artist?
An artist, artist. I ain't even give him the side of me where I just straight rap yet. Like, I ain't even get him that side of me before. Like,
oh, that's what I meant to ask you too. How do you feel about the Black Lives Matter movement? Do you feel that everybody doing it for the right purpose?
Before you, let me go ahead and answer that. I'm gonna just say what
nah, say what you about to say. I'm gonna hear
because
though.
The thing about this shit, rest in peace to George Floyd and everybody else we lost that was black, that was killed by police for like bullshit. But you see how we just had the Blackout Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Then his funeral came, the cops got charged. You see how fast this Black Lives Matter shit on social media died? I just tweeted that shit today. It's sad how fast this Black Lives Matter movement stopped.
You know why?
Like, cause it's people, they just don't. You can't do shit for the moment. And
that's why.
The shit shouldn't bother me the way it do. But it's sad because we screaming Black Lives Matter for a day or two. Then a week later, like I said, when this shit died out, everybody's gonna forget about this. Once July start, nobody's gonna still be paying homage to George Floyd, but people in Minnesota and his family. Nobody else around is gonna give a fuck about that because they gonna be like, oh, it's just, no disrespect, it's just another person dead and we gotta move on with ourselves. But ain't nobody really gonna focus on this. Like, now everybody's trying to give praise back. They trying to give Colin Kaepernick his praise back. Like USC, they just reinstated OJ Mayo and Reggie Bush. Yeah. They wiped them off the market because of the shit they did. Reggie Bush had his little altercation with a female or whatever. They took his little statue and all that shit down out there. They snatched OJ Mayo because he had that drug charge. Like, he got banned from. Why reinstate him now? Because he's black? Well, why?
You know, like, that's the way society go now anyway, bro. Like, society is just monkey see, monkey do. Jump on the bandwagon, I ride with you. Like,
I feel like that, but I also feel like people do it for the wrong recognition.
It is.
Yeah.
Like we spoke about it last week.
Honestly, Trayvon Martin been died.
Right.
I honestly think since they painted murals and shit in Jersey City, why just do George Floyd?
True.
There's a few other black men that died from being
gentlemen from that died by police.
Being from not even just being killed from police, but they got the picture of George Floyd up saying we can't breathe. What happened to the other two that got strangled by police? One was in the headlock.
Eric Gardner.
Yeah, him. Why he not up there? Why not paint everybody's face up there? Not just one face, because it's not just one face for this Black Lives Matter thing.
With society,
it's not
they
just
always
George
say-
Floyd.
With society, they always say, "Oh, this one was the last straw or whatever." But why can't the last one be the last straw to prevent the next one from happening?
Like I said on the last episode,
Right.
Michael Vick served more time in jail for fucking dogfighting than any police officer that killed the unarmed black man. And there's 493 of them officers that served less time than Michael Vick put together. And you gotta sit there and think about that shit like, that's 493 officers. In total, from all them officers, they probably served 2 years combined. Vic was in there for fucking dog fighting. This shit's sad.
But my thing is too, and this is my problem with the city too. I feel as though, okay, I commend a lot of people for doing what they did for George Floyd. But why did they have to take George Floyd? Like you just mentioned a minute ago, there was a guy who was killed in our city, but nobody really moved how they're moving for George Floyd. How do you go so hard for a person that's not even in your city? And that brings us back to the beginning. Like our city doesn't get a lot of recognition because our city look at other people instead of what's in their society. You know what I'm trying to say?
And that's why I say that, like, with society is like, to me, you shouldn't do nothing if that's not your real true belief. Like, if you feel as though, like, you really hurt because the police killed this black man, then do it. But don't do it because you see everybody else doing it and that, oh, it's a big thing now. Like, if it really meant something to you, you'd have did it when Eric Gardner died. You'd have did it when Trayvon Martin died. You'd have did it when the brother from Jersey City died who was killed by police.
Right.
I mean, you'd do it then.
And then, that's definitely a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
And,
That's
and
something
you
that
see how big the march was for George Floyd, the protest for police. But a month ago, when police attacked on people on Boswick, it was only about 30 motherfuckers that protested in front of that police department. Because I drove past the shit. And the dude that run that, I went to school with him, grammar school with him. He followed me on Twitter the other day. He sent me the location for the protest. I'm like, it's not me that I'm not going to join it, but it's just like, what's the real reason?
Yeah, like
why we been not doing it?
I need a reason to do. I need you to give me a good reason for me to do something.
Not just because George Floyd died in another state, but you got worried about what's going on in your city.
And you gotta, and I ain't gonna say, I don't know if I'm really saying it in the wrong way, but I'm not gonna march because a black man was killed by police. I got friends that's getting killed, and like, who protesting for that?
That's facts.
And then another problem, like I said last week, my problem with the city is like, okay, you guys march so hard and protest for cops killing a black man, but on the other side of the world, it's blacks killing each other. And then it's like, that probably give cops a reason to look comfortable. Oh, y'all killing each other. Well, why can't we do it?
They are saying that y'all tolerate y'all killing each other, but y'all won't tolerate us killing y'all.
I'm not saying it's right, but
no, it's not.
I see why. Like, I'm not saying I see why, but it's like you kind of give them a reason to do the shit they do. And then with the protesters, it's like, okay, well, y'all doing this, and we really know what's going on behind closed doors. And there's, I know some protests were shut down, and I'm pretty sure that was the reason why. There's, for some of the protests that were shut down, a lot of people stopped pursuing the whole thing of the protest, which actually made other people like, okay, well, he's not going to do it, and I'm not. Which brings me back to we have a lot of followers in our city, and they follow us for the wrong reasons.
Our era, we can't do the change. It got to be the people behind us.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta mold these little niggas that's out here doing shit that they ain't supposed to be doing.
My mindset though, what life is already, like, y'all, I can't protest for that. I can't.
You gotta think about it. We gotta.
Purpose isn't really.
We gotta really sit down and mold everybody that's younger than us. It don't matter from 18, that's niggas that's about to turn 18, niggas that's coming up. We gotta mold them, cause what we showing them is. I'm not just saying me, like us three, but I'm saying everybody in general. What we showing them is it's okay to do what y'all do, like sell drugs and all this shit. No, these little niggas should be in motherfucking school. Like, true. Like, I try to push everybody to stay in school. Like, I even push myself to go back. But like, if our generation not changing it right now, like people in our age bracket and they ain't hearing our voice, it got to be the next generation coming up to be that voice.
They can't get no better if they on the same bullshit.
It ain't the people before us not doing it. We not doing it, so they have to do it. They have to. That's the only way we gonna see change. It's the only way. Martin Luther King tried, Malcolm X tried. We gotta do it. They was heard and they had to be taken out because they was really being heard. Just like Nip. He was being heard.
And it's like from a lot of people, they see that and they get nervous of it, so it's like, damn,
fall back.
Yeah, fall back from it. Why I'm gonna risk my life for that? Like a lot of people saying, I'm keeping 1,000. I ain't risking my life. I ain't risking my life for the next couple million people. I appreciate whoever did. I appreciate Martin Luther King for doing that. I appreciate Malcolm X for doing that. You know what I'm saying?
But we ain't got that. We ain't got that voice right now, and we ain't got that same environment they was around.
And that's the
Because
whole
that environment back then,
voice.
they was really going through racist shit, and Martin Luther King still stood up with a motherfucking voice. His "I Have a Dream" speech. Did you see how many motherfuckers was there? Like,
in Washington, shit was full, looking like the inauguration.
that shit was crazy, and to have a voice like that during that time of like pure racism and all that slavery shit, it's crazy. And you just think about it. If we try that shit now,
but you know why? The white America look at it as then we wasn't giving y'all nothing. Now y'all still still want a voice after we giving y'all everything, jobs, all different types. Y'all still want a voice. But that's how they look at it. I believe that's how they look at it.
But like, right now, like jobs and shit, if we ain't really got a specific career, like all this retail shit and everything that everybody working, when they start turning everything to motherfucking robots and niggas just like computers just doing shit on their own, what we gonna do for a job? What we gonna do? You see, they talk about closing the motherfucking post office. How the fuck you gonna close the post office? That's how niggas get their daily mail. Talk about Amazon is gonna start delivering. How is Amazon delivering your mail? Like your bills and any mail that you receive through your mail from the U.S. Post Office. How you talk about shutting that down and just getting a computer to do all that, and they build on Amazon to do that? Like, you know how many people gonna lose jobs? And you gotta think about it. Not even if you think about it, the post office alone in New Jersey, we got a bunch of different post office facilities like warehouses. Shut all them shits down, then what? You know how many people that is?
It's a lot.
I don't even know how much they warehouse hold because they got a bunch of different shit.
Been there for years.
You got motherfuckers that sitting there sorting mail, doing all that. Then you got people out there driving trucks, pushing and carrying the mail. You gotta think about that. It's people doing this shit all over.
Yeah. They whole thing is, man, saving money. They don't give a fuck about us having jobs. None of that. That's why I really strive to make it in music. That's why I set the goal for me to make it, because, man, they can shut these jobs down, whatever, today, tomorrow. You just gotta find your way back up. Like, I ain't trying to do that, man. I don't like working for nobody. I don't like for nobody to snatch my job away.
Me personally, I can't see myself working for
I'm working for somebody, but I don't want to be a yes man for the rest of my life.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to answer for myself. Like,
I need my own shit. That's why I'm really striving for my own.
That's the whole point. Like, you gotta have your own dream, man. Don't just have the American dream. Have your own dream.
You gotta have that backup plan.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. The American dream is just to get old, have a family, picket fence, nice car, whatever, and that's just life. Nah, there's more shit to that. But why you shouldn't be able to shoot for the stars? I believe that's what they want to just believe, like the American dream. Like, alright, go get a job, move out, whatever, like with your people, y'all can do whatever y'all gonna do to have a nice little house, whatever, and you good. Why I can't shoot for the stars? Why I can't go for $1 million, $1 trillion? But why I can't be a billionaire? Right. I mean, I ain't never heard them, like, I never even heard, maybe it's above what I look at, but I never heard of nothing saying, oh, do this and they'll give you a chance to do this in the future to be a millionaire or a billionaire. They ain't even teach us that shit in school. They taught us shit we ain't need. Like, I don't use none of the shit they taught me in school besides math.
Basically.
Yeah, everything I learned in high school, I don't use this day.
Shit
Like
went out
what
the
I,
door to me.
what I learned,
like I went there for no reason.
what I learned in college, really, just from the law and all the other shit, I learned a lot from that. It made me more street smart and know what the fuck police really do, like what's really going on behind all doors.
Shit.
Like, shit crazy.
Behind the doors, to me, I believe behind the doors, the whole government is a scandal. So
Yeah. Like, even with this corona shit going
Yeah,
on, I feel like
believe
it's
this
way
corona-
more
this
going on behind
coronavirus
closed
is
doors.
fake. I feel as though all of that. I feel as though the coronavirus fake.
And if you watch the news, they said this when we shut down, like in March, Corona been here since fucking January. Nobody knew.
I think, like I said, I just think everything is scandal to just
Yeah, I
do
feel like it's
something.
something
Because if you
going
really
on
look
behind
at it, if you
closed
really
doors
pay
than what's
attention, once George Floyd died, and then the protests, the looting started happening, all breaking news was that. It wasn't no coronavirus.
Yeah, you don't hear nothing.
I read an article that said well, something New York and New Jersey at the lowest point of the deaths in the states from coronavirus. All of a sudden, out of nowhere.
But they were just harassing us, like last night, how we had
They
the
lifted-
most
they
kills
just-
or
they
most
just-
deaths from.
They just lifted the order for us to go back outside.
Then I hear the malls and stuff
And
opening
then-
back,
and
like
then-
June
and then-
15 or something.
Yeah, everything opening, but it's 50% capacity. Like when you go into the mall, I don't know how they do it, how they gonna do it in the mall because they got different stores in there. But they saying the stores only can hold 50% of capacity. You know how much 50% is? That's like if in Foot Locker you let 300 motherfuckers, 350 is max capacity in there. 50% of that is 125. No, it's not. 175.
75.
That's a lot of motherfuckers in the store.
Still.
But shit's still gonna have lines. Just like I know Marshall's about to open. I'm trying to get the fuck in there. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get in there, but you gotta think about it. We still gonna be online, niggas still gonna have to wear masks, they still gonna want you to be 6 feet. So why they been couldn't do this stuff? Why wait till now? We still gonna be online, we still gotta wear masks everywhere.
You know why? The social media leading up to coronavirus put a lot of people in fear. Not just our people, just people who work in that type of nature.
We ain't
It
even
built a lot of fear.
At first, a lot of motherfuckers didn't take this shit serious until motherfuckers start dying from this shit.
And then they had the police. They had certain places you could take the test and everything. Like,
Like you can't even go to a hospital right now. Like if you bring somebody to the emergency room right now, you can't go in there.
Unless they dying.
It's just that person. Like, what the fuck is that? You don't know what that doctor about to do, and you don't know what that nurse could do to anybody.
Shit is crazy, man.
The shit weird. Now what if you bringing your kid in there? Like, what the fuck you mean I ain't about to come in
And
here?
the thing is, I read
they
before
crashed the
that.
economy. I definitely feel it. I feel like that too as well.
True.
The economy definitely was crashed.
You know, and it was like, what song I heard? You know, I believe like people really know what they be talking about. If you listen to the right person and songs, they giving you real knowledge.
Of what's going on behind closed doors.
Yeah, and I think who said it before? No, Ross said it before. Ross said we gotta destroy it before we elevate, and I think that's what they doing.
That's a fact.
I think they destroying the economy, like they said. They destroying the economy,
That's that shit.
and everything gonna get revamped.
Y'all want to hear that
somehow, some
song?
way.
That's Apple of My Eye. That's Rick Ross shit.
That's exactly what he said. He
gotta
said, I'm
destroy-
happy Donald Trump been killing the president because we gotta destroy it before we elevate. And look what's happening.
You gotta think about it.
In his possible last year of presidency in the office, shit destroying. He just handed out money, handed out about $3 trillion. You gotta remember, bro, we still in debt. The U.S. is in debt with countries, so about $2 trillion, $3 trillion. So how you just giving this out?
And a lot of motherfuckers, I ain't even get my motherfucking taxes back, and they just handing out money.
A lot of people get the tax back or settlement. And then again, I hear they talk about trying to surpass another check, but then I don't believe that.
They passed the bill, they signed, and they think it's just for when they gonna get that bread to send it
But
again.
again, how do you expect that shit to hold on for a lot of families?
And they
Like,
think
I could just say that we have a business mogul as a president. We don't have nobody who's in politics.
we don't have
is
a
a money
actual
man.
president.
Yeah, we
Trump
don't
is
have-
all about
and
money.
that, and that, you know
He's a
what?
hustler
And
anyway.
you know what? No lie, no cap. I feel as though they're gonna say he was like one of the best presidents for the simple fact that watch the way somehow, some way more money come into the United States. You know what I'm saying?
And if we think about it, Trump lead the office, who the fuck coming in? We got to worry about the next motherfucker that's about to come in.
That's if he leaves. I don't know. White people out there, I believe white people in these states, the states that really matter in voting, it's white people states.
No bullshit. Since we had these little presidents, since we came knowledge, Obama came, I don't see how I was really affected by who became our president.
Right. True.
I can't say how I really was affected by it. It could
I don't
affect a
believe
lot
I
of
was
other
affected.
people.
I forget I got a president.
Yeah. I don't even call Trump the president. I call the nigga 45, bro. You're a number 45. That's it.
Like, I forget it's a fucking president. I be thinking we running this motherfucker. Like, as state just gotta meet up somewhere and just come up with something like fucking president.
I
Like,
don't look at him like a president. Look at him like a hustler.
yeah, that's all he is.
He's like you say, he's a money man.
Like, honestly,
mogul, like.
if we could get Obama back in the office, what's going to really change? What's going to really change, honestly? I don't know. They got that background, like they saying they want Michelle Obama to come in. They going to praise us for being the first female to be president, but what the fuck, what's really going to change? What's going to happen? We ain't really sitting back thinking about it. We wanted Bernie in there just for the simple fact he going to raise student loans. And that's just going to credit for everybody that had a student loan debt. But then after he do that, what's next?
So you feel as though Obama ain't do much?
I can't. Only thing that from my knowledge I really could praise Obama for is the health care.
Yeah.
Like he gave free health care to people that didn't have it.
True.
And Trump trying to knock that shit out, but
Then you gotta think about how many lives he saved just
you
from
got
that.
but you got to think
That's
about
true.
it. When Obama was in the office, you forgot that we was in a recession.
Right.
I was in motherfucking 8th grade. I remember that shit. We was in a recession. Like niggas losing jobs. We get a president, you try to make change, you think it's for the right reason, but it's really knocking down a lot of shit.
But I'm saying you gotta remember,
But the
usually
shit,
president, they don't get a lot of say so on the shit they do too.
True, but it's about it really be about.
I feel like nowadays the president's just a title.
True.
Like if I
You know what you gotta watch? You gotta watch Scandal.
like if I could really sit down and like sit in a being just the White House and see all their meetings and what they going through for a month and just to really touch bases on that shit. Like I really watched this show on Netflix. I forgot what it was called. But the nigga, he was like cause like when you in the White House as a president, you got all these other motherfuckers around you. And say God forbid the president died. Somebody else step up, like the vice president step up, and then you gotta fill them shoes. It's like, and then the vice president get knocked up. It's motherfuckers that just step up. Like it's like 50 chairs in the White House, and 49 of them get knocked down. And that last nigga that was in that little circle, he step up. I watched that show. He had to become president. He wasn't fit for the shit. What was he? He was like the secretary of treasury or some shit. And you just gotta take over the world.
You gotta watch.
Handle mad shit.
You know what you gotta watch? You gotta watch Scandal.
Let me see.
That shit give you
I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna speak upon that.
that shit give you like the real. I believe it give you like the real idea of what goes on in the White House. Like it's so much shit that they show, like shit that the government cover up, all different type of shit, like all of that, like.
So, somebody commented said black people ain't been voting Trump was winning votes from the states. Votes from our state are the lowest numbers. That I could agree. That's another reason why Trump became president, because a lot of blacks didn't vote.
90% of blacks didn't vote, and that's the reason why Trump in it. So we just can't blame him for getting in. We gotta blame ourselves.
If you look at it like as somebody that's middle class in life or something like that, you kind of would want Trump in the office. I'm not even gonna lie, because he brings jobs. He about money. He's a Republican. Democrats, they more of like, even though like we supposed to be that considered as low income people. Democrats is for us. Like they for low income, like they for poverty, all of that. Like, but I'm not really sure what I am. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not sure if I'm a Republican or if I'm a Democrat. But I'm not really for giving out just free shit. I feel as though like
It comes just more.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's more to it. Like jobs and shit. Like that's what I believe he brings to the table. He do bring more jobs and shit, money and shit. Like he bring that to the table. But I don't agree with what you got, the cost of it and stuff like that. Like I don't agree with that.
Yeah, the name of the show on that is called Designated Survivor. Like the first season, it's like 3 seasons, but the first season it really show you like the White House or some shit blew up. One of the capitals blew up and it killed a whole bunch of motherfuckers.
I started watching
the
that.
nigga was in the bed asleep and they called him like they brought him to the White House and they like, you're now president.
Yeah,
You gotta
president.
sign an oath and all that. And you gotta move your family in, like the shit like that. You gotta move your family in probably 20 minutes. Now you gotta live in the White House. But the shit like that, all of them got killed and he had to step up. He was doing some shit for like, he's like Homeland Security or some shit.
Yeah, he was some shit that really ain't even matter.
That really ain't even matter. Then you can turn around and you the president. Like how the fuck you supposed to react to that? The first season was dope, but the shit just went off topic after.
I mean, we had a long talk today, guys, but besides that, you have any more questions for this man?
Yeah, one question I want to ask you. We finish this interview, you walk outside, buy the lottery ticket for $10 million. What you doing?
First, I'm gonna be honest, cause I'm a selfish motherfucker. I'm going to get a Rolls Royce, bro. That's first and foremost. I'm going to get a Rolls, all black, tinted out crazy, stars on the roof. That's one, right? Then I'm gonna go get my mom's a crib. I'm gonna get my mom's a crib, probably like, I don't know, she like New Jersey, all family over here, so I might get like a crib in Edgewater or something, you know. Then after that, I'm gonna get me a crib, invest some money into my music, take care of my family, take care of people. That's really it. Go crazy after that, you know, $60,000 change, $200,000 watches, shit like that. Invest the money here, there. So I'm gonna say about five.
If I find that motherfucking ticket,
Say about $5 million, I'm gonna go crazy. Other 5, I'm gonna invest.
no boy, if I find some shit like that, you ain't gonna see me again. I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. It's like, yo, just pack y'all shit, leave everything. Come on.
Fuck that though.
Hey, bro, where we going?
They
Bruh,
gonna see me
I'm gonna
again.
just tell you like this. It's either, I'm only saying this one time. You come or you don't. I'm telling you to come on right now. Like, what happened?
find that
Nah,
shit.
just let's go. Come
Y'all
on.
gonna be outside, y'all gonna be in the house one day, gonna be like, yo, the president outside in the court, yo. I'll pull it up, Suburbans, all different type of shit.
I tell you one thing.
Come
if I
check,
get
they
10
gonna have the
million,
president over
my
there.
name's Eduardo now.
I ain't saying.
I'm getting a whole new identity.
I'm gonna make a couple phone calls like, yo, look, get dressed, be ready, and I'm gonna give you an hour to get ready. Cause motherfuckers probably be asleep in their little bed clothes or whatever, just leaving that. If you got in your
Man,
pajamas,
you got 2 hours to meet me at the Clearport. Whoever at the
look.
Clearport with a plane pull off, that's what we gonna live
like,
like.
yo, we gonna meet right here. It's like 6 vans right here. We gonna all fit in. We just gonna drive. Don't ask no questions. Just let's go. We changing numbers and everything. We out.
Big facts.
I ain't saying no. Just let's go. Don't ask no question. Don't ask how I got it. You
This
gonna
is there,
know.
don't worry about shit.
You gonna see the shit on the news. Just
Just
wait.
know we good.
Yeah, we good. I ain't robbed nobody. I didn't steal from nobody. I ain't do nothing. We good. Just we out. That's it. That's
Yo.
it, huh? Take this. We out.
It was fun having you, bro.
This
No.
is
It was fun, man.
episode
We just having good conversation.
109.
Live, man.
What's Free, Future, and Gleat.
Listen for the album, man. It is
Go
out
check
right
out
now.
the
You hear
albums
in that
on all
background.
platforms. More the music out right now.
Tell them your social media, man.
GLI_ZYGLEATT. That's the artist name. That's the Instagram. That's the Twitter. Everything. Make sure you go fuck with the More the Music out now.
This is episode 109 of Not Your Everyday Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
Jersey.